I'm a bit choosy about things.
Really?
Actually, it's very weird that I'm talking to a complete stranger.
I guess we're both fairly adventurous.
Might be.
Before we begin this video, I want to make a very bold statement. After watching this video, you'll never ever get instant blowouts and instant rejections. You might get rejected because she has a boyfriend or she's doing something, but it will never be because of your game. And trust me, this video is no bullshit vibe, self-amusement talk, or you gotta have the masculine presence. This video is pure fucking techniques, pure verbal game and things you can say that will make it work. I'll show you the student Infield and things he was doing wrong and how he went on an Insta date by doing good things. Let's begin.
Don't know why I'm still kissing girls that I don't love, still stumbling out of these clubs.
You can give me your number. We can meet about 1 hour after in Starbucks.
Yeah, I'll give you my number.
I call you and we meet.
Hey, what's up? This is Lucky, and in this video we're going to be looking at why I'm able to have consistent interaction one after the other, and we have even made a video on that. I did 5 approaches consistently and I was able to get all of them interested in me. मेरा भी बिल्कुल भी मूड नहीं कर रहा है किसी को approach करने का, but you know, I'll show you in this video what happens when you have proper technique. You can just go into the sets and without getting into this state, if you will, you can still have great results without having a lot of experience. Hi, I know this is like pretty random, but I just saw you and you seemed fairly compelling, so I thought, you know, I would just say hi. Yeah, let's go. You work out?
Yeah, I do.
I guess I cannot tell because it's winter, so.
I eat what I like. So that is the big thing. I've never seen a gym.
Never seen a what?
Gym.
I'm surprised that you like me so much.
I don't like you.
You're trying to impress me by saying you work out.
Seriously?
It's okay.
I'm actually dominating.
Okay. I mean, I'm a little scared, I guess.
No, I am not gonna dominate. I'm a bit choosy about things.
Really?
Actually, it's very weird that I'm talking to a complete stranger.
I guess we're both fairly adventurous.
Might be.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Hi. I know this is like very random, but I just saw you and I just wanted to say you seem very compelling. Like, I like the whole sort of business attire you have. Just wanted to say hi.
I'm feeling very awkward.
I know, me too. That means you put injection into me. Oh no. Should I be scared of you?
You should be.
If you think so, okay. I don't, okay, I feel so judged right now. How old are you, by the way?
What do you think?
Okay, I'll add you on Instagram. Just don't stalk me very much, okay? Did I scare you? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I just wanted to say I just saw you and I like the whole posh vibe you have got going. It's very compelling.
Where did you come?
Where did I come from? I am from Nainital. Where are you
So
from?
Delhi से.
क्या बात कर? 3 अप्रोच करने यार मुझे नींद आ रही है. बिल्कुल भी मन नहीं कर रहा मेरा. I'm so like fatigued and all that, but यार. लेकिन फिर भी हम करेंगे थोड़ा और आपको दिखाएंगे. I was here, but I went to this party. People were jumping on each other. I was like, what the fuck? But then I left.
You can give me your number when we are free.
Yeah, I'll give you my number.
I call you and we meet. Meet about 1 hour after in Starbucks.
1 घंटे में कॉल कर देगी ये.
मेरा सेट चल रहा है एम ब्लॉक में मैच. नो मिस कॉल आई जा रही है देख. यहाँ पैसे क्या यहाँ पे मेला थोड़ी लग रहा है.
So that will be coming up soon. But how am I able to do that? And why my students get rejected consistently, at least before I coach them? So tell me if you guys can relate to this. You went up to a girl, you gave her a compliment and she smiled. She was happy that you approached her. But as soon as you opened your mouth for at least 10 seconds or 1 minute or 2 minutes or whatever, the interaction just went down the hill and she says, thank you very much or nice to see you. If you can resonate with that, then this video is surely for you. So in this video, we're going to go through some student Infield and see the common mistakes that you guys are making Infield that are ruining your results. And we'll also be looking at how my student was able to get a instant date by doing things correctly. So I hope you guys are excited. Put on your seatbelts and let's get into this.
Hey, excuse me. Hi. I like your sunglasses.
Sorry? No.
I like your sunglasses.
Thank you.
Sorry, it's a bit random. So I just, felt like, say hi to you guys.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I'm working.
Okay, working. Oh, fine.
You?
I'm too. You lawyer or what?
No, I'm not a lawyer.
Okay. I'm a. Yeah. Working with some company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going on there? He opened with decent tonality. I mean, that's not something we're talking about in this video, but the most important thing is as soon as he opened, he went to this question mode. And this is something that gets guys rejected because for the lack of not having anything to say, they're trying to seek something from the girl. They're trying to get some topic of conversation from the girl, and then they are asking her, what do you do? Where are you from? The goal of pickup, the goal of game is to convey your personality to the girl as soon as possible. So when you're asking questions, you are not conveying your personality in any ways. You're putting her on a pedestal that everything she's saying is important, everything about her is important, and you don't have anything interesting to say. And he says you look like a lawyer, which is a good line, but I told him that to give him an example. He asked me, how do I give value to the girl? So I told him saying things like, okay, you look like a lawyer can be giving value in a way, because that is telling to her that in your world, girls that look like her are potentially lawyers. But he has used that as a gimmick, as a line, and he's been using it in all his interaction, which you will notice in this video. You get the point, right? As soon as he starts asking questions, the conversation just goes down the hill.
HR. Oh, cool. Nice. That's nice.
Roaming alone?
I'm waiting for my friends. So I thought, why not to pass some time here? No, actually, like you guys were looking so awesome, so I thought,
You're usually roaming around.
Okay.
Shopping.
Random shopping.
Yeah.
Not done yet.
Not done yet.
Still looking. More of like window shopping, right? Are you guys besties or what?
Yeah, very old friends.
Huh?
Yeah, college.
I can sense that.
Chalo, we'll see you. We're going to watch the movie.
Okay. Which movie? Yuri.
Udi.
Oh. Nice. Okay. Sure.
See you.
Yeah, see you.
And they left. The girl was even interested in him. She asked him questions and she was interested in the conversation, but because he was asking way too many questions, making a very platonic conversation, she left. Let's move on to the next one and see how he does.
Hey, excuse me. Hi. I just saw you. I just stand down. I just saw you and felt like, talking to you. You got a good height, so it was like very impressive. So I thought, why not to say hi? So, what are you up to?
Again, the opener was decent. She was feeling a bit awkward by her smile, you can tell. In that case, you guys should add some statement of empathy, because realize that we are living in India and there are a lot of creepy guys. There is a lot of weird shit going on in our country. So you should have empathy towards the girl, because in her reality, guys are not approaching her. So you gotta give her some statement of empathy by telling her, oh, I know this is very random, or I know this is kind of strange. But again, realize when to use them, okay? Guys will go up to this super fucking hot girl and say that she's not even intimidated by you, if you will. They'll be like, I know this is very random. Okay, that comes across as low value. That comes across as a behavior that is a low status behavior. And a girl that is fucking hot, a model, probably won't be attracted to you because of that. But the biggest problem here, this guy went into the fucking interview mode again, and you will see that the conversation is already awkward and it will go down the hill again because he's asking questions.
Okay. You working here?
Yeah.
Just for you studying? Okay. Nice. Masters or something? PhD. Oh wow, that's so nice. In which subject? Wow, that's nice. So
he has nothing to say, and that's why he's repeating same words. And so later in this conversation, you will see a girl who is doing PhD as well, and this guy changes things up. Instead of saying, oh wow, PhD, he says, oh wow, looks like I'm dealing with something. Okay, that's more conveying your personality. That's more putting yourself out there, and you'll see the girl really likes that in the upcoming Infield.
much. It's okay, just for 2 minutes. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Is she has come or what? Like?
No, she has come.
Okay, which exit?
This exit,
Yeah. Okay, he'll call you. No problem.
he doesn't know CP very well.
Okay, you can just text him like I'm near to gate number 3
Yeah.
and he'll come, no problem. Signs okay, wow. So who's gonna be the next Prime Minister of India? What do you think? Rahul Gandhi?
No one.
Rahul Gandhi?
Not him.
Not him, but I think he'll become one. Don't you think so?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
BJP is all BJP is always losing nowadays. He already lost in 3 states.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but that BJP can do anything.
No, come on.
No, it is.
They can't change the perception of the people. If they want to vote for the Congress or then they will. I mean, Modi can't change anything. Okay, there was a wave at times when.
Yeah, it's baited.
Okay, so the interaction started pretty man to woman. He said, you know, he likes her height and whatnot. And this is one of the biggest newbie mistakes. They give the premise to the girl that, okay, I'm here to talk to you. And then they start rambling about this weird fucking shit that has nothing to do with what you are there for. You're there to have a man to woman conversation. Now, not all the time, but she needs to know why you're there, okay? When you said you like her and then later in the conversation you're talking about politics and all that, the premise gets lost in the conversation. She forgets why you came there, okay? And then it becomes this random conversation that she has with you for half an hour or something, and it ends up nowhere. There's nothing going on like, oh wow, you have the most adorable look, I literally don't know what to do with you, or saying things like, you and I are not gonna get along, and the conversation is turning into this platonic political debate. You want to have premise in the conversation. The thing about premise is that when you go out there and you say to the girl, you look cute, that's good, she understands that. You have a little bit of conversation, but then the premise is getting lost in the conversation. So you gotta spike it up again. You gotta say things like, oh, you're so cute, you and I are not gonna get along. That brings the man to woman frame up. That brings the premise again up in the conversation. And then again, it slowly goes down. And then again you say something premisey. So that's how it works until there is a point where, you know, the premise in the conversation is set. So let's just say you are on a date, then the premise has been set that, okay, you both like each other, that's why you're on a date. But in the beginning you need to convey premise in the conversation, because premise gets lost. And again, this is the problem with this guy. He went in there telling her that he likes her, but he lost the premise in the conversation, and now he's talking and rambling about some random conversation about Rahul Gandhi, or you don't want to be doing that.
Now nobody cares about the wave, right? Everything is forgotten now. So yeah, I think
Where are you? Take the third gate exit. My friends come anytime.
huh?
My friends come
Okay.
anytime.
Is there any way we can connect sometime? Instagram or something?
Nice meeting.
Okay, yeah, same here.
Okay, so what happened there and what was the reason for nice to meet you? This is a very, very common mistake and very, very common thing to hear if you're a beginner or if you don't understand the concept. So what happened there was he didn't get to the point. He talked to her for a reason and he didn't express to her what it was. And that's why she was like, okay, this was cool, but nice to meet you. He talked about some mundane political talk which you don't want to be doing. And if that's what's happening, then what is she thinking? Let's think about it from her perspective. Maybe you're the type of guy who is too scared to express to her what it is. And if that's the case, then you're not the type of guy that she really wants. She wants a guy who can sweep her right off her feet. If you're too scared to even express your feelings to her, then she isn't gonna appreciate that. And this is what happened here. There was no man to woman conversation. There was nowhere, hey, you look cute, I'm not too sure about you, or things of that nature. It was just very flatline talk, talking about politics, and that's why it went down the drain. And he also got a bit unlucky there because the friend called and, you know, he had to sit in silence and whatnot. But again, there wasn't enough in the conversation for her to share her Instagram or whatever he was trying to get from her. The next thing she could be thinking is, maybe you're there for a reason that is very shameful, or that is very embarrassing, or maybe you have a hidden agenda. Especially living in a country like India, girls are really scared of that shit. She might be thinking, oh, who's this weird guy? Is he trying to sell me something? Is he trying to fucking kidnap me? Whoa, what's going on? What is this? It's best for her to exit the conversation, exit the awkward moment, than to stay in the conversation and make it work for you, okay? She will never make it work for you. You will have to make the conversation work. There's also this other scenario where this one guy who is very sexual and very to the point, if you will, extreme premisey, if you will. So he would go up to the girls and say, hey, you look pretty hot, I wanted to talk to you. And everything he will say will be like, oh, did you notice how handsome I am? Oh. If she says anything that can be interpreted as sexual, he'll say, things of that nature. And also something that this guy does is he talks about how he has slept with other women in the past, which is attractive to a woman, that okay, this guy has options, but if you throw it right at her face, then it's insecurity. So this guy is doing all the right things, but he's conveying the premise in a wrong way. And this is what most of the pickup teachers are teaching out there. This intent game, you gotta have the intent in the game. It's good to a certain level, and it will get you results to a certain level. It will get you results with girls that are flattered that you even talk to them, but it won't get you results with a really hot woman. Most guys will start getting result by showing intent in their conversation, and then they get stuck in their ways. They'll be like, bro, nahi, main to aise game karta hu, I game this way, this is my style of game, okay? And the reason why this guy is not able to get advanced level results is because in the girl's head, it's not a good story. The girl is thinking, this guy came here because he thinks I'm hot. He came here to have sex with me, and he had sex with me. That's not a cool story in the girl's head. If I tell you, okay, I slept with Megan Fox, you'll be like, damn bro, that's so sick, oh my god. In a similar way, the girl needs to tell her friend a story that she can be proud of. And this is where most guys fuck up. And this is why most guys get stuck at intermediate level, because they're not able to build a good story with the girl. That's why you won't get results with really high quality, really hot women, really successful women. What you want to be doing is getting to the point, but getting to the point in very subtle way, in a way that makes her start chasing you. So that can be saying things like, oh, you're starting to win me over. Oh, what you said there was really cool. Things of that nature. And that is the truly advanced level of game. And that is where very few guys are able to get those crazy results. Let's move on to the third infield now.
Hey guys, hi.
Hi.
It's pretty random. I just wanted to say hi to you.
Hi.
So what are you up to? Like, are you guys lawyer or what? Like,
Sorry?
are you guys lawyer?
No.
So
again, he opened, and the reason why guys are not able to get the results is because they just don't follow what I teach them. I told this guy that go there and show premise. Tell her why you're there. And he's like, I just wanted to say hi. And the girl is literally like, why? No premise has been shown, and now he's asking questions. Back to the same old behavior. And that's why you get instant blowouts, okay? But this girl, you will see, she's fairly intrigued by the way he approached her. But again, she'll leave in a bit because he does not get to the point.
what are you up to?
She looks so confused, like what the fuck is
You don't have to be confused.
Quite random.
Yeah, it's quite random. Yeah, I just said that. I just wanted to say hi. That's why.
No. We are not lawyers, we are just students.
he actually did something criminal, so now he's looking for a lawyer. In secret. He's like,
Are you guys in school or what?
no,
Yeah,
she looks
actually,
like
we can't help you, so I think
she looks like a college student, and she's like the feisty one in your group. She's like, your sisters really? Oh yeah, you have
Cousin
like, the same
sisters.
smile, and you also like look at each other when you say something. What's that?
Okay, again, so I thought the student conveyed the premise as he opened, but I didn't knew that he didn't. Now again, he's asking questions. Look at me. I'm telling things about her. I'm trying to hook her, and whereas my student is like, are you guys student? Okay, whereas I'm saying, oh, you have this weird expression on your face, telling things about her, getting her attention. So a huge difference there.
I'm getting late. Is there anything I can do to help you?
No, my friend just wondering. He's like very shy, so he's talking to people today.
Yeah, okay, have a nice
See what happened in the set now? Premise missed. That's why she's like, can I help you with that?
So if the girl has ever said to you in the past, what's the point of this, or is there anything else I can help you with, then you haven't conveyed what you were there for. You didn't get to the point. That's why she's like, is there anything you want, or I want to be on my way? And that is what happened here, and I can instantly spot it because of doing it for such a long time, I guess, and just the behavior, you can tell what happened there. So again, the similar mistake, asking questions, not getting to the point. Now let's move on to the next interaction.
Hey, hi. It's a bit random, but I saw you guys and I thought you are very cute. So I wanted to say hi to you.
Hi.
Okay, so what's happening? Shopping?
I'm actually waiting for my date.
Oh wow.
You attended.
So am I late or what?
I'm sorry.
Am I late?
You?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this particular interaction, we made some adjustment to the student's way of talking, and now you can see he's performing a lot better. As she says, I'm waiting for my date. He's like, oh, am I late? That's pretty good. That's fairly, I would say, cocky and funny in a way.
Where you are?
Anna,
You have
Huh?
gotta go.
you do something.
You gotta go.
writing or-
I'm doing PhD.
You can call your boyfriend here. No problem.
He's on his way.
On his way? I want to say hi to him.
How old are you people?
Really interesting.
Huh?
Pretty young.
Yeah, it's reading work.
I'm 26.
Are you?
You?
I don't know. You seem like
You?
very cosmopolitan.
Okay.
You seem very.
So what were you thinking? Like I'm 20 or something? Come on.
No, be seriously. Most of the people who've been waiting on me
No, not at all.
really long time.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, that's you can't generalize people like that. You know?
I'm just see that. I didn't generalize.
Oh, okay. You are judging me. Are you judging me?
Okay, so this is pretty good so far. Definitely much more out there, much more conveying his personality, not going into the whole interview mode. And so you can see instantly the girl is reacting very differently, even though she's waiting for her date. That's pretty good. And you'll see interaction will start to go stale again because he gets back to his interview mode. But let's look at that.
You really? How old are you?
So are you lawyer or what?
No, we
Lawyer?
went to book fair, so
No.
we have a
Why would you think I'm a lawyer?
Oh, I don't know. The way you dress up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I am a
PhD. Oh my God. I'm dealing with something. Okay, my God.
No, not at all.
What are you doing?
You're basically.
In what? My English is very bad. You know, since I started learning and all, it was really hell.
She's probably wonderful.
Somehow I am able to converse.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. That's
You're
only I
talking
know.
to somebody who you I'm not able to like clearly. If I thought there was any major flaw in your language, I would have probably
Yeah.
judged you.
Okay.
Maybe not like outside.
Yeah. Thankfully, like you don't judge people quite. You know,
I try
early.
not to.
That's nice.
Okay, what are you doing now?
So,
No, I gotta go. I really have a date.
Oh, right.
okay, no problem.
Where are you going?
So again, you'll see now that she is trying to leave, but obviously her friend is having a good time with me and she's laughing and all that. So she's looking back at her friend and seeing that, okay, my friend is having a good time. That's why you'll see that she is willing to stay here for a bit. Otherwise, the interaction here is pretty much dead again because he went to the interview mode. He wasn't speaking. There was awkward silence again and the premise was being lost.
What's the big deal in that, huh?
No, I am just guessing.
So are you into sports or what?
No.
No? You look very slim, trim, and I thought. Must be, you know, playing badminton or something.
Yeah, I have
What I
many
eat,
friends from
try not to eat too much junk and I kind of walk. I walk around.
Walk around.
That's good. Good to know.
So I just, thought, why not to go out and talk to people.
I came before.
Maybe I'll find a match for my,
I came here.
no. I can say my, huh?
No Tinder?
I don't do. It sucks. I mean, I don't like it much.
Very beautiful than Kashmir.
That's something, you have to text a lot,
Okay, so this is something that you guys should not be doing. Calling out the fact that you are picking her up, if you will. This is a mistake that a lot of guys make. This is again gonna hurt your results. So don't put light on the fact that you're a random stranger who came here to talk to her.
You prefer talking, right? Yeah. People should go out and talk. I mean, it's like, technology thing has come up so much. So many social media has come up. People are not here to, meet, and then they just want to go ahead and text, and they'll send the friend request and share the photographs and all this stuff. Why people are doing this, I don't know. It's better we should go out and talk to people. Isn't it? Pretty simple.
Again, she's thinking, okay, what the fuck is going on? He opened by getting to the point by telling her she's cute, but then again, now it's lost. Now he's talking about random ass conversation that does not relate to her and himself. He's talking about how technology has changed the world. Some BS, okay? You don't want to be doing that. Or at least if you're doing that, then keep it relevant to both of you, and between of your conversation add some spikes. Things like, you and I are not gonna get along, you're cute, you're pretty, or what you did there was pretty cool, and those sort of things. The only reason why this girl is staying here is because her friend is having a good time with me. She's laughing, and then you'll notice her looking back at her friend, and you'll see that her friend is having a good time, so she's willing to stay in the interaction just because of her friend. And obviously one more thing that he's doing wrong here is that the set is hooked, but now you gotta lead it. And I was hoping that he would lead the interaction to instant date, but he didn't. So I took the initiative and then I led the interaction, which you'll see.
Should be more social in that sense.
So she just asked his name.
Okay.
I realized I didn't ask you yours.
Okay. Mine. Yours?
In Delhi.
Nice, nice.
Like Delhi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are here for like some days or like what?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
You're leaving tomorrow. Okay.
Everyone has.
But why meet people and they all are leaving tomorrow? So strange.
I always come to Delhi for like a day or two. It's like
Okay.
probably to attend a conference or something like that.
Okay.
So this time I am going tomorrow.
Okay.
So I like had a day's stay here with my friend. She lives here.
Okay. Nice. And you are doing PhD in Jammu only?
No, we are hungry as well. Let's go to Burger King.
Delhi?
Yeah. Come.
Let's go.
So.
You see me leading the interaction, and this is what you should be doing when the set is hooked, or you can take them somewhere. You can see that the girl looked at her friend and asked, oh, do you really want to go? And obviously the girl that was with me was flattered that I was even talking to her and was having a good time. So she was like, yeah, let's go. And so her friend came along as well. Otherwise this would probably not have happened.
Yeah, he can join us, no problem.
I'll make sure he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just kidding. I won't do anything.
Okay, so basically what happened after that was Burger King was packed and there was no seat, so then I led them to Cafe Coffee Day, and the girl that was talking to my student was slowly starting to get attracted to me. She was starting to ask me questions. She was like coming my way, and I was like, "Arey Didi, chhod do, please talk to her." And then I started talking to my girl. Oh man, it was so terrible. Then we went into Cafe Coffee Day, and then again the same shit. I was talking to my girl, and the girl that was with my student started again talking to me. She was like pulling her chair towards me. I was like, come on man, I'm not even talking to you, please. That's what happens because of passive attraction, because her friend was having a good time. I was assertive, I was leading. So major takeaways from this video was, the number one is get to the fucking point, and number two, don't get into platonic conversation that end up nowhere, and number three, get to the point again in the interactions after intervals of time. Don't lose the premise of your conversation. Don't get into platonic conversation. If you guys have any questions, make sure to post them below in the comment section. If you guys want to get help from me personally, then you can message me on my Instagram and Facebook page for coaching options. If you guys enjoyed this content, if you guys found it helpful, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.